Hi everyone, first of all, apologies. I was not able to create videos on last few weekends because I usually create videos on the weekends. I was kind of busy. Today I got time and this is 21st of July. So I am creating this video. This is around to display selected menu in ASP.NET MVC template. Let's see how it works by default and what we want to achieve at the end. So this is default template. I haven't added even a single word. So this is how it normally works, and this is .NET 8.0. But what we want is how to highlight this selected menu, because we can see this is privacy by looking into the URL, but it's not clear when I look into the menu. So there should be some indication, some kind of underline or background color that should indicate that which menu is selected. So how that can be achieved in ASP.NET MVC? Let's try this out. These are the allies within UL element, and let's select ally and let's try to add some color in the background to see how it looks when we try to indicate or try to show a menu selected. So let's say if a privacy menu is selected, so privacy should be highlighted, right? So let's copy paste this style first of all, and we will straight go to the template. So this is the default solution I usually share, and this is the our MVC template. Let's jump into the layout, and here in the layout ideally should be in the style file, but for the quick one we can add separate styles inside header like this as well. And let's create a class. We can name it active link or active li, because this is an li element, we can say that. And within that we can just paste over styling property. So we have that class here. The second thing will be we want to know what is the current URL of the page which is selected or active at the moment. For that one we will need a dynamic variable, a variable which captures the current URL at any point of time. So we can create that variable here at the top of the template. We know that the syntax to add some code in the UI. I can initialize a variable, can name it current URL, and after that we want that to become from URL dot action context dot http context dot request. We are going to explore the current request dot path. We want to know the path, not the whole URL. We just want the exact path where we are from after the root path of the application, and we want that to be lowercase, because that will help us to compare the values. So that is path dot to lower, something like that. And what is the expectation from this to lower? So because path doesn't give us the string directly, it gives us the path string. We have to call to string at the end, and we can also call the to lower, but we want to call that with an invariant culture, because once we call dot to lower, few characters can be changed based on the server you have hosted your application on. So it may depends on the region you have that server hosted. So to make sure that we don't have those edge cases, just we can pass that invariant culture parameter. So we are basically saying that we ignore the culture where the server belongs. We just make that string to lowercase. So we have that variable here, and let's see what is the value of that current URL. So we can directly put it here, current URL. Now we are on the privacy page. We can see that the path is coming /home/privacy. On home that is only slash. So now we can see through that variable where that what is the current page that is selected by the user. So that was the second thing. So next thing would be to use that variable and check that if that menu is selected, just apply an extra style for that. For this one, we can go here within the li, and within the li we can apply that change. For that one, we can simply add at the rate braces, and here we can use our variable current URL dot equals in that case only we want to add a class, otherwise just add empty string, and that class will be active li. We can pass active li here, and that will be the other case. Let's now check how home works in the menu. Now we can see that background is applied on home menu. As soon as we change the menu, the background is gone from home, which means home is not active anymore, and we are on privacy. If we go back to home, the background will be applied again as well. So same thing will be required for other menus. For now we have only one other, so for that one we can reuse that logic from here, and we can apply it here and here. Because that is slash home slash privacy, we can just check dot contains like this. If that contains privacy slash privacy, let's refresh, and now the same background should be applied in privacy as well, which is applied, and now it will upload. Now we can clearly identify what is the current URL of the application, which in other words, what is the current page that user is looking into by the looks of the styling on the menu. So that was a quick trick that how we can implement the active menu logic inside ASP.NET MVC application, and that is based on .NET Framework 8.0, which is the current version of .NET, which is the latest version of .NET at this point of time. So that was all for this video. That is short and sweet. In case of any questions or queries, to ask me in the comments, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, do subscribe, get the latest videos on time. Until next time, take care.